Disclaimer: this episode discusses suicidal ideations and extreme content that may be triggering to some. Listener discretion is advised. You're listening to 8158 Stories of Sacrifice, where we honor the bravery of the first responders and the families who stand behind them. Real people, real stories, real heroes. This is 8158.
Welcome back to the 8158 podcast Stories of Sacrifice. You're listening to part 3 of our reverse episode with retired firefighter and our brother, Anthony Crane, where he turned the mic around and interviewed Rico. In this final part of the conversation, we zoom out from individual stories and talk about all of us, community, responsibility, and what happens after the sirens fade. Anthony shares what 2 in 2 out really looks like as a peer support mindset, not just a fireground rule. We talk about why first responders don't want validation. They want support, resources, and a community that shows up for them the way they show up for everyone else. You'll hear us dig into some hard truths, why last call shouldn't only mean a funeral bell, how civilians can step into the gap by learning CPR, AED, and basic first aid, and why a simple, "Hey, are you okay?" can literally change the trajectory of someone's day. We also share a little about what's coming next: first responder only vendor events, community partnerships, and some big projects in the works to honor Bill's legacy through the William H. Bill Butler Jr. Foundation. Content note: this episode includes honest discussion about trauma, PTSD, and suicide. If you're struggling, you're not alone. You can call or text 988 for the Suicide Crisis Lifeline anytime. If you haven't heard parts 1 and 2 yet, go back and catch those first so this lands the way it's meant to. If you're all caught up, let's wrap this series the right way, with honesty, a little humor, and a challenge for all of us to be someone's 2 out.
We will return after this quick ad break.
The William H. Bill Butler Jr. Foundation is on a mission to honor first responders and support those who serve. We provide scholarships for families who have lost a hero in the line of duty, offer second chances to juvenile offenders who are working to rebuild their future, and help new recruits pursuing careers as first responders. Through generous donations and the sale of merchandise, we're building a community that uplifts, empowers, and creates lasting impact. You can be a part of this mission as well. Visit 8158podcast.com to donate or shop today. Together, we can support those who serve, honor those we've lost, and give hope to those who need it most.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we don't do it for that. We don't care who you are. We do it because we want you to survive. We want you to live. So that way, if you're doing dumb shit, guess what? Now you're going to be prosecuted like the law says.
Yeah.
But I don't care who you are, what you are, color. I don't care. That's not my job. My job is to keep you alive. My job is to save your property. My job is to help you. So when we are done helping you, why not you go and see what you can do to help me and help your community and help your first responders when they need it? You know, go out and support them when they're out here doing, gun safety and all that. Go support them, talk to them, sit down with them, ask them stories like, is it really like, what have you gone through? Be somebody there when they're going through their crisis. Again, like what I've been pushing, it just be there for somebody. It just takes just a, hey, how you doing? Like I said, I've done it with you. I told you at the beginning, I was like, tell Bree, Alicia's hers, so if it gets that time, just send her in here. That's why when she sent me in there about the incident, I was like, crap, it's already time. But you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but what made you go with mental health instead of being pissed the fuck off? What made you go do that route than what I see all over everything?
Well,
And I
first
ain't
thing, what
saying
does being pissed off do for you? It just
what
makes
does
you
it
worse.
piss off me?
Yeah, what does it do for you mentally?
Yeah,
It doesn't
it makes
help
it
you.
worse. Yeah.
So I want to, the whole premise of the podcast is to honor my cousin. He was a good man.
Was you
He was
not
an
mad?
honorable man. I was upset and I was hurt, and I initially wanted blood.
Oh, no. Man,
And
that ain't what I asked. We talking first responder here.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm just
Was
telling you
you
from my,
mad? Was you mad?
like
Was
I
you
said,
mad?
yes.
If you was the first responder, would you be pissed that you had to go and save this man's life that just shot another first responder that you knew, all because it's your job to do? Would you not be pissed off?
If I was a first responder, like in your
Mhm.
shoes, yes, I would be
Yes.
pissed off, but I would do my job.
Exactly. So, that's why I support your foundation, because what you do and what I've even watched your wife. I've even sat there and tagged Alicia. I told Alicia that I'm going to try to push something with Brienne and y'all, and an idea about doing a thing with Brienne about the spouses with people with PTSD, dealing with first responders and all, and having to come home from these calls, and we're ticked off, we're mad, we're upset, we're crying. Like, we've seen true horror. I mean, honestly, like I told my therapist yesterday, it's like looking through hell. That's why you see my dragon stuff.
Yeah.
That's why my car's called the Demon Slayer or the Dragon Slayer, because I slayed the dragon. I beat the dragon. You see what I'm saying? And metaphorically speaking, with the fire, I beat it. I didn't let it get to me, in a sense of letting the PTSD break me down and all that, until ultimately I hit that last call. And it's that last call. But when people sit there and talk about last call, if I sit there and tell you your last call, what does that mean to you?
Your last call is when you're done.
Yeah, done with what? No, but we're thinking first responder. We're thinking first responder here. What is
Your last call is when you're done with the job.
Mm-hmm. You're done, right?
Yeah.
Why is it called the last call?
Well, generally, your last call is when you're like deceased.
Why does it have to be the last call? You see what I'm saying? You're right. It's when you're deceased.
Yep.
Why can't we change that? It's not the last call. If somebody's been there for 30, 40, 50 years, don't let it be the last call. For 30, 40, 50 years, they've been through hell.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I hate hearing the last call. I hate hearing that. That triggers my PTSD from hearing these men and women out here, these volunteer stations that I've seen risk their lives just for the job, for nothing. You see what I'm saying? And it's called the last. No, it shouldn't be the last call, because now they're going to have to battle. Now they're going to have to go. Now their spouses are going to have to deal with it. They're the one that's going to have to come home every night to them screaming, wake them up in the middle of the night in a terror, having to take medication, having to do, you see what I'm saying? Having to quit working, having to just go to bare minimums, all for what? And we don't want validation. We don't want validation. We want help. We want help. We need help. We need our buddy. We need our 2 in, 2 out. You need it. You need somebody. And think about it. If 2 people do it, okay, and then 2 more do it, now we're at 4. And then if all 4 of them do 4, now we're at 8. If all 8 do them, now we're at 16. You see where I'm going with this?
Yep.
And guess what? It's going to build the community up to the point of we're back at the community. Everybody's standing there. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter. Just, but I'm glad you're helping building that bridge. I'm glad you're out there promoting this. That's why I'm so glad about it. Like when I heard the story and when I talked to you and listened to your first couple episodes and was just like I don't remember how we even met. Do you even remember how we met?
I contacted you on TikTok.
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't remember. Like it's been busy, dude. But that's why I like I said, you supported me to push this because, finally somebody's speaking up, but somebody on the outside in, somebody that can step up and go, look, I'm not perfect, but hell, I'm still here to try to help.
Yeah.
Don't lead me to the damn curb. Don't put me as a dangerous firefighter. Don't put me as somebody that's going to hurt somebody. No, I'm not going to hurt nobody. I just need help. I need resources. I need somebody to come talk to me whenever I'm having a crisis. Don't leave me to hang because guess what's going to happen?
The ultimate suicide.
Don't want to do it. But what do we do?
Yeah. I mean, it takes a village.
It does.
And people need to stand up more and to speak out more. I'm not saying like create a podcast. I'm just saying, show more support for our first responders, firefighters, EMS.
That's
so on.
All I do. That's the thing. I'm not going out there building a podcast or, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not doing all that. I'm just going out and I'm just taking photos. I go on, and like I said, you'll see most of my stuff are shorts. I don't have the mental capacity to handle what you do, dude. I couldn't. This is what you'll see right here. That's it. Simple and sweet. Kiss. Keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I really like it because you're helping bridge that gap. You see what I'm saying? You really help bridging that gap.
Yeah, we definitely try to.
But with everything going on, what in the future? What do you see the first responder community doing that would help better to help bridge this gap? You see what I'm saying? Because again, I've never really asked, like with you, I've never really asked anything from you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Everything that I've come up there, I came up on my own accord, my own money. Nobody gave me nothing, correct? Other than recipes, which thanks, Brianne.
Yeah.
I just saw the pop. I just saw the pop up. Thanks on the recipes.
Yep.
But I don't want nothing. I just want to help spread the awareness, and I just want people to just check on a buddy. I don't care. It doesn't matter who it is. Just have somebody, And like growing up, I had my buddy. His name is Marshall. I call him my brother from another mother. We check on each other all the time. You had it as a kid, didn't you? Didn't you have a buddy that you talked to all the time?
Absolutely.
Well, in the firefighter community, we have a partner that we usually run with all the time. So why can't we do it on the outside too?
Should be able to.
Yeah.
But to answer your question, I would like to see the higher ups get involved. It shouldn't be an act of Congress for your chiefs or for your sheriffs or for your higher ups in the EMS or fire departments battalion chiefs or whatever to realize that your people deal with a lot, and they should know that because they've been doing it for years. And this stigma that, oh, we did this and we did that and we didn't need help, I call bullshit. I'm sorry. You might have been able to deal with it, but I'm sure it was not healthy. And they need to realize that they need to be actively involved with their subordinates. They need to be actively involved.
What's some ideas?
They should provide them counseling. They shouldn't scrutinize their people for getting help, whether it's internally or externally. If they're getting help, they should praise them. They should, constantly check on them. Hey, how you doing? How's your day going? You doing okay? Is there anything I can do to help you? Do you need a day off? If they see them struggling, like, hey, I know it was a bad call. Do you need to take a breather? Do you need to do this? Or whatever the situation may be. They need to be more actively involved.
And you're right, they do. And I won't tell you certain places and all that. But what if I sit there and told you, but that's not how we are? Oh, you need to talk to somebody? Oh, we got a chaplain. Go talk to the chaplain.
Yeah, I understand that.
Now,
that's
keep
what
in
needs
mind,
to change.
And I actually talked to my peer support about this one. So I'm going to tread lightly on this subject just because I'm still working through that. But when it comes to like religion, they push, oh, go talk to the chaplain. Well, if we're walking through hell, what's the chaplain going to do? Just, oh, yeah, pray. That's it. No, dude, we need more than that. Like you said, we need help. Give us resources. Get us that. Don't just push us out.
Right.
But, and like I said, listen to your story. I get with the childhood growing up, and that's why you're pushing with, your helping with the youth. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great program. I'm glad to see that going. You really help and push that bridge, and I really like that. All right, so let me get a quick question. What was the question I asked you?
The question about the 2 in, 2 out.
Yep.
Who would you want to be your 2 in, 2 out? A first responder versus civilian?
What was the question?
Do you think it's possible that a first responder and a civilian could be partners in a 2 in, 2 out?
Okay, I'll give that one to you. All right. You say. I was about to tell you what you had left. You was going to have to finish off with me, but you say. I give that. It ain't word for word, but I give it to you. Okay, you're right. And that's ultimately, what I loved when I met you. When I came up there and met you face to face, and I dubbed you the honorary first responder. Yeah. That's why I've even texted you and told you, like, dude, go get your AD. Like, seriously, I would love to see you get your AD, man. Go to your local fire department and ask them, hey, where can I get AD certified at? Where can I get first aid certified at? Where can I get first responder certified? If you don't want to fight fire, if you don't want to do all that, help on the medical side. Become a first responder. Become AED certified. Become CPR. Learn how to use Narcan. Learn to do all this stuff. Help that golden hour. Help with that. Alleviate the stress off of this one person, and let's take it from here to here.
Right.
We've learned smooth from the bump to the pump. You see that? Now let's learn the other one. 2 in, 2 out. Let's learn from here to here.
Right.
We learned it in there. We were taught if you don't use it, you lose it. Then let's use it. Let's bring the community back together. Let's do this. And that's why I do what I do. But do I miss it? Damn right I miss it.
I'm sure you
Damn
do.
right.
That was part of
God,
your
I
life
miss it, dude.
for a long time.
I do. And I mean,
Very long time.
Dude, you always put me on a damn roller coaster. You know that. This is the third damn time you put me on a roller coaster. You know that.
How do I do that?
Because, dude, I mean, like, and again, there's a lot about me that a lot of people don't know, and I don't go into it because it just sounds crazy, and I know I'm crazy.
Yeah.
Trust me. I ran in burning buildings. I'm nuts. Trust me, I'm nuts. Like last night, we were standing there, and the power pole exploded. I was already expecting it to do it, you know. At this point, I expect it, but that's part of the PTSD. But do I miss it? You're damn right.
Absolutely.
But that's what I do. You know, that's why I go out here. I'm not just, and that's another thing. Like I see you promoting, y'all going out, doing this, and going out into this community, and promoting this and doing it all. And I've met y'all firsthand, dude. You don't want a damn thing. You just want the shit to stop.
Yep.
That's all you want.
I want to help promote and help our first responders.
You promote what you love. You promote what you love. And that's what I love.
Another thing that you don't know that we're doing now is we are working with the Legion in Paravel, and we are going to do a first responder event at the Legion for vendors, first responder vendors only. So if like you're a first responder and you have stuff like homemade stuff that you could sell, or if you have like mental health stuff that you do, we're going to allow those there. We're going to have food trucks there. We're going to work on getting the local fire trucks and EMS and police there so the kids can check all that stuff out and just give a place for first responders to kind of gather together and have the community come and see that so that they can help bridge that gap that way as well.
And see, the funny thing is you say that because I like that idea, because like with my car, I like bridging that gap, between the rowdy crowd, and because I was rowdy growing up, but I went down that pathway of, you see what I'm saying? We both went down that rowdy crowd, but unfortunately our paths kind of went like this. So now we've done that, and let's come back. Let's come back. You see what I'm saying? But I like that because I was thinking, instead of having like a car meetup, like the loudest cars off, why not be like fire trucks and, cars like mine that support, stuff like me. I just want to take my car down to, Charleston for the Charleston 9. I just want to put the number on there just to put it on there. You just support. I don't want nothing other than that. I just want the permission. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm not going to just do it. I'm not out here just getting publicity. I want to do this because I want to showcase what these guys do. I want somebody from the inside out, and you're looking from the outside in to see how that bridges. Yeah. And that's why I promote the two in, two out. So, again, I appreciate it so much, dude. But, so how much time do I got left?
30 minutes.
30 minutes? Okay. That way
one more thing I wanted to tell you is we're working on something very special. Go ahead. We have something that we're working on that's very special, and it will be on the anniversary of my cousin's end of watch.
All right, hold on real quick. What was the first thing you said about the first place? Where is that going to be at? What date?
Paravel, and it will be January 24th, I believe.
All right, January 24th.
That's like 15 minutes from where we live.
I'll just write it down so that way I remember to email you about it so I can get more information.
Yeah, and it's going to be a first responder event, and we're going to have food trucks there so people. Yeah, so people can have food and they'll come in and check everything out. You know, the Legion, they're going to have a table there to get people to get involved in what they're doing and stuff. And we'll have a bunch of first responder vendors there. We'll obviously be there. We won't be broadcasting a podcast, but we will have our table there to sell our merch as well. Because Brianne and I will be busy kind of coordinating everything and getting everything done. Her mom is probably going to do the sales of the merch. So that's kind of how we're getting involved with the community and bridging the gap between the community and the police department and fire and EMS. The other thing that we have special coming up, we can't really disclose that yet, but that will happen hopefully on the date of my cousin's end of watch. And it's going to be huge. It's going to be huge, and people will love exactly what we are doing.
Nice.
And this comes from, and we're getting the help of somebody that you know, that you admire now.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't really go into details about that just yet. Until after our board meeting is done and everything is finalized and we get everything squared away. But it is going to be huge.
Okay.
And all the funding is going to go to the foundation. We were going to do a running event, but unfortunately, the individual that was going to help us out with that hasn't gotten back to us. So we decided to go this route, which we think is a much better route. And I think we're probably going to get some media coverage on that.
Oh, nice. That's good.
But we do have a Veterans Day event coming up on the 11th at Smoke and Bourbon with D. They're going to have live music and comedy. They're going to have a comedian there. We're going to be outside with the podcast doing that and selling our merch. And he has graciously offered to give us 10% of what they bring in that night.
Oh,
for the foundation.
Nice. So, is it going to be live?
I believe so, yeah. I believe we're going to go live, but we're going to be outside so the music doesn't interfere with the podcast and all that stuff.
Right. I'll be listening. Alicia's going on her cruise, so I'll be listening. Be hold on.
She's going on her cruise.
Yeah. So, all right. So now, since I got 30 minutes, I got a question for you, man. What surprised you about me doing this? What surprised you about today? What was the big surprise? Anything surprising? Anything?
The fact that you decided that you wanted to interview the interviewer.
Decided I want to try to interview the interviewer for the first time. I'm trying to walk in your shoes. You want to step in? You stepped in our shoes. I'm walking in your shoes. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm kind of using you as my little 2 in, 2 out thing. I know. I'm a little happy right now, but
it's pretty excited. Yeah.
Tell Bree she might be getting a text from Alicia later, like he's asleep. I can't get him up, but that's later. But I wanted to walk in your shoes, and you out here walking in ours. I tell you, I appreciate it so much, dude. I really do. Yeah. So, what do you want the listeners to take away from our conversation, Dave? Like I said, unfortunately, we had to kind of redo it a little bit. I didn't let you know what I was going to say. I had my peer support, or not my peer support. I keep calling my life coach helped me with it to kind of help remember what we said and look at the camera and try to read lips. But you knew today was coming, but you didn't know what I was going to say or how it was going to go. And we had some little technical difficulties before we started recording and stressed out and, but what do you hope for listeners to take away from our conversation today?
I just want people to understand that, our first responders are people. They deal with the same things that we deal with. They have the same struggles that we have. And, they are not alone. and normal people aren't alone. So we should work together as a community, not just as civilian community, but a first responder community. People should come together and help each other out in that way. And if you're in a problem, if you have a situation like, let's say if you get pulled over, okay, you got pulled over for a reason. Don't be a dick. Don't give the officer a hard time. Don't be an ass. Just take your lickings and go on with your day. Okay. Worst thing's going to happen is you're going to have to pay a fine. Okay. When you're dealing with EMS, give them some grace. They're doing the best they can to save your life. And we know people in a crisis, they panic, they struggle because humans generally are panicky creatures. So, just understand that these people, our first responders, are there to help you. Don't interfere with what they're doing. Firefighters are going in the building. Stay back. Let them do their job. Let them do what they are trained to do. And show them appreciation. Whether it's a thank you, a handshake, or even a hug. And thank them for what they do. And I'm not just talking when you're in a bad situation. I'm talking like on a regular basis. You see a firefighter, EMS, or police officer, thank them for their service. If you see a military veteran, or if you know somebody that's a military veteran, thank them. Show them the appreciation and the love that they deserve. Because they didn't do this for the money. They did this for us, for their people, for their country, for their communities, that sort of thing. So if there's anything that people can take away from that, just show your love and support for the first responders and have understanding and patience.
And the reason why I kind of hijacked your show is because I've seen you firsthand promote that from a civilian side. And yeah. I am actually promoting it from the first responder side to the point of I kind of used you to help bridge that. So you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but it's just I just kind of used it. Yeah. Two, three, two. Yeah. Remember technical? Okay. Yeah. She was just remind me it's 2:00, like I told you. So. But I told her technical stuff. I'm wrapping it up. I know. I ain't that drunk. I promise. We're good. That ain't bullshit.
I heard that.
He said he heard that.
I'll just call him.
Love you.
Love you.
That's why you drive.
I appreciate that, Alicia.
He said he appreciates it. But yeah, so what's next? You said what's next for your channel? What's coming up for the radio station, dude?
We got a lot of great music. I'm going to be doing some shouts out. You'll hear the story about my cousin. I bring that up. And like I said, I will be shouting you out as well. I did the first session already. I have to work on the next session today. I mean, there's no rush. I have to have it done before Sunday. So I actually, another DJ on there had requested me to do a morning show after him because he likes, even with my first debut, not ever being a DJ ever in my entire life, he liked it. And he wanted me to do a morning show after him. And Brianne and I talked about it. And I've been telling her, why don't you do a DJ spot? Because she's pretty smart on the fly. And she's like, well, what if we just did a morning show together? So
nice.
if it's okay with James and maybe we can work it out. I want to get some more time on the air. I want to put some more time out. I know there's nobody coming off on me. There's no one coming after me after 2:00 for two hours at least. So I want to try to get more time and do another 2-hour block, plus the morning shows, which DJ Jabba, he does his morning shows 5 days a week.
Nice.
So hopefully,
what time is that?
That's like about, I don't know, somewhere about 8 o'clock.
I'm usually listening to your podcast at that time. That's when I usually listen to your podcast.
Yeah, so it's generally from 8 to like 10 or something like that. I can't remember exactly what time it is, but I'm usually listening to them when I'm at work if I don't have a podcast going. Because I always listen to my podcasts after I air them, because I'm always critiquing myself, because sometimes I'm just too much of a perfectionist.
I could tell. I can tell, but hey, it's cool. It's cool. You do who you do.
I just want it to be good. I want it to be good for people to listen to. I don't, I am kind of weird and funny and goofy sometimes, which I don't mind, because it brings some levity to everything. But I do like to have things squared away and nice for people, so they're not just listening to some blubbering idiot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and like me, I want people like that are not first responders and all to understand. We see some crazy shit. We go through some crazy shit. If we talk a certain way, if we're having a bad day, if we're stressed out, if we're aggravated, or if we're triggered off of something, don't get pissy, don't get mad, don't be yelling. We understand you're going through a crisis. We understand. We naturally will do the same thing if it happened to us. Like I said, I couldn't imagine what happened with William. I don't know how I would react, because I've never been there. You see what I'm saying? Yes. But I know how I feel.
Yeah.
But we know you're going through it. We get that, but we have a job to do. We have to follow these steps, because if we don't follow these steps, we lose our life.
Yes.
We have to follow
There's a process.
There is. And again, I cannot speak on law enforcement. That's for them. All I can do is for fire. That's it. That's all I know. But it's still the same. It's just different jobs. That's all it is. But it's the PTSD, the survivor guilt. It's all the same.
Well, the bridge to the gap between fire and police is the mental health side of it. It's the same. The jobs are different, but the traumas are the same.
Yeah. And that's like, here, I'll give Tactical a little joke that I was listening when I listened to her podcast, and I just, me, I don't really bother nobody. I was going to tell on the radio station, but this is just for her to feel better, because I didn't know she was, but hope you feel better. But what do you call a person that fails the firefighter's test? A police officer. Yep.
Yeah, I knew that one.
Yeah, it's a running joke, but it's one of my favorite ones I've heard. It's numerous times around them, but just give that to her. But that's why, like yesterday when I went out there and was taking photos of Aiken County, I was asking questions about what they were doing, gun safety. Okay.
Yeah.
They're out there in the community learning about gun safety. I didn't record them talking, but in the picture, he's talking to him about it. He goes, "Do you know if your gun's safe?" He goes, "Well, I don't know." He goes, "That's what these thoughts are for." Get out in the community and have the community come to us too. I love going to touch a truck. I love seeing that when I see fire trucks out there. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like that, and it's unfortunate what families have to go through. We get it. But, let us do our job. And then once the job is done, we can turn around and focus on you. And that's why if you ever watch my stuff, I won't ever say a name. I won't tell you address, nothing. I won't show you the people. All I tell you is call this fire department, call the American Red Cross. Let's support each other. Somebody had a crisis. Now let's come together. We came together during it. Now let's come together after. The ones that come running in when you're running out, now they're finally coming out. Now you're coming back in. Let's meet. We meet going the other way, so let's meet coming back.
Yep.
Now let's help each other. Let's get through it. And if you see a first responder that's going through mental health, don't down on them. Get them help. Support it. I understand everything's money in this world, but what's worse? Statistics going up, like you said, 5 to 700. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And every year it's going to go up. Or spend a little extra money and get these people to help.
Just get them to help.
You see what I'm saying?
Much
Why not?
off.
Don't leave us out to hang. Do not leave us out to hang.
Yeah. That's one thing you'll never find with this podcast is we will not leave you to hang. I believe that we're more than just a podcast.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm going to continue to do.
I probably heard that so many times. But yeah, I appreciate it. I really do. I really appreciate it, man. I appreciate coming up there. I appreciate the hospitality y'all showed. I appreciate the day. Like I said, I don't do this. You're not going to see me on the podcast. You're not going to see me out there dealing with me. No, I'm going to do what I do. Yeah. All I want to do is just, hey, I want to showcase what y'all do. I want to be there. And that's why I do when I get my videos and photos is I go through the chain of command. I go talk to them. I act like a human being because I know how to act like a human being. Right. And then when it's done, I want them to help you get the help they need. Right. And so I appreciate today to kind of help me kind of push that because, again, we know only what I know, but it's still the same. Right.
So basically, the 2 in, 2 out is a peer support type of group with firefighters.
Yes. So essentially what it is just a check in with your buddy, check in with your partner, check in with your 2 in, 2 out. There's no money to it. There's nothing. You see what I'm saying?
It's just
yep. That's all it is. It's just find your buddy.
Yep.
Just check in because that's all it takes. That's all it takes. You see what I'm saying? That's all it takes. Just check in.
Yeah.
Me and you do it all the time. Especially when we out driving and it's a boring Monday or something. When I'm getting my coffee. Have a good day, man. Be safe.
Yeah.
That's all it takes. And it could take somebody from having a very bad morning or a very bad day to know at least there's one person out there.
Yeah.
And eventually once they learn that, guess what's going to happen? Now that person's going to teach this person the same thing. And then this person will teach and it's going to. So the point with first responders is the whole community can come together, fight together, and then fight together after and rebuild. Right. That's it. Everything else can be your own thing. That's your own thing. But in the time of crisis, let's come together. In the time of any kind of crisis, come together. Let's figure the crisis out, get it done, and then let's help. Mental health, we help y'all. Now let's help these firefighters. Let's help these men and women that go out here and have to, unfortunately, pull bodies out or have to deal with DOAs and small children. And, unfortunately, you had to deal with William, and I know that's tragic and everything, but we have to deal with it a little bit longer. And I hate to say it like that, but I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to.
It's a full lifetime commitment there.
It's a full lifetime
Seeing it.
commitment because we
Yeah.
see it. We put our hands on it. Our hands are there. It takes our hands to do it. I couldn't tell you how many times these hands have touched a lot of crazy crap.
Yeah.
And I do wish when I was younger they had it. I wish it wasn't the stigma, because it has got me to where I'm nervous. Like my hands are sweaty. I'm tensed up. I'm sore. In fact, my wife has been in and out writing notes, checking on me.
Yeah.
It's there, but let's finally stop it. The stigma. Let's get these guys these help. Let's show them that it's okay to have a bad day. It's okay to let it out. It's okay to sit there with your buddy and call him and say, "Damn, dude, I'm having a fucking up day, man. Like this shit happened, or we was on this call, or whatever, and just check up on your dude, man."
Yeah, it's okay not to be okay.
Yeah, it's okay not to be okay. That's it. That's all it is. Just check up on somebody.
Yeah.
And again, I'm going to try to get up there February. I got some stuff. I'm trying to come down, fight you down the pipe. Again, I won't know until
It's gonna be colder in February, buddy.
Yeah, I know that's the problem. That's why I'm looking at January. I'm like, Perryville in January. Like my body automatically started hurting.
You got to remember, we're going to be in Wilmington in February too.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm looking at. But again,
we'll be at the Mental Health Awareness Conference.
Yeah, we'll leave that for later, just in case. Because again, like no means I don't want nothing. And you again, like you were saying earlier, was go out there and check on them, walk up and check on them. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No firefighter is going to ask for it. They're not. We don't want it. We don't want validation. We don't do it for validation. Keep that in mind. Please do. We don't do it for validation. So it's going to take the civilian to walk up to us and say, "Hey, are you okay? Hey, you doing all right today, man?
Yeah.
Hey, I appreciate what you're doing." Because we're not going to ask for it. We're not taught to ask for it. No first responder has ever been taught to ask for validation. It's going to take the civilian to step up and give that validation where it needs to be.
That it will.
Or this is, and I ain't trying to be mean, but this is just my opinion of how I look at it. Either step up and give these first responders validation, or shut the fuck up and do it yourself.
Yeah.
Get the training, get the certifications, go through the rigorous stuff you have to go through, and you do it. Don't run away. Run towards it. And I told you my first time we talked, I couldn't do a cop. I couldn't do a dispatch. Couldn't do EMS. All I know is fire.
Yeah.
But that's because of how I was raised. I was raised up in it. So,
right.
But I ain't going to sit there and say I could do everybody's thing. Nah, hell no. But guess what? I'm not going to ask for it. So walk up to them. Tell them thank you.
Right.
Or shut up and do it yourself. Get the certifications and do it yourself. That's why I asked you at the beginning. I was like, have you ever got your AED? You see what I'm saying? Like, because we hear it all the time, dude. We do. We hear it all the time. Hurry up. My house is burned down. We know.
Yeah.
I wish there was something we could
apparent.
do.
That's apparent.
I wish I really wish there was something we do. No, ma'am. We can't haul ass down the interstate doing 120 with 500-gallon truck with water in the, nah. We can't do that, ma'am. And especially rural places, if they got some of these older model trucks like I've seen, dude, that sucker's going to barely do 50. And that's on a good day. No, ma'am. Have you ever tried to put a truck in a pump on an old truck? Oh, trust me, the older people will know that sound.
Right.
And if it don't go in right, guess what? You got to go back out and come right back. So we understand. And this day and age, with everything that's in these houses, they burn so fast. Like I said, last night, we had a trailer, literally 8 minutes. I timed it. 8 minutes, a double wide, to 100% fully involved. 8 minutes. Now, luckily, well, I'm not going to say lucky. Unlucky, I'm sorry, I kind of messed up there. Unlucky, it went that fast. But it's because of the material in the places.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind, 8 minutes. Now, we got to get there, get the trucks cranked up, get gear, get to the scene, find the hydrant, put the truck in pump, pull the hose, charge the line, get it up to RPMs, get masked up, hit the door, search. Like, you see what I'm saying? We got all this that's got to happen. 8 minutes.
Right.
We understand. We get it. Give us a break. We understand. We would act the same way if it was my own house. Trust me.
Yeah.
If my house was burned up, I'd be yelling at you. I'd be grabbing the fucking hose, dude. Now, I don't, because I respect the scene, but, again.
Gotcha.
If you want it to hurry up and go faster, you grab the hose. Let me grab the nozzle, you grab the hose, and you pull that bitch, and we pull the damn thing together. And if that, help get it faster, then go get that training of how to pull the hose. So that way, if it happened again, you got extra hands. You know how many times I hear departments going, please send me more manpower. Please send me more manpower. Send me more manpower. When there's manpower standing all around. What y'all don't see is what's behind me. And that's everybody standing there.
Watching.
But they want to argue and say, oh, they're tough. They could be tough. They could be tough. They're good. They just want to be slow. They want to be slow. They want to no. They don't want to do this. You think I want to sit there and watch your house burn down? Hell no. You think I want to go pull your child out of a damn pond on a sunny summer day? Hell no. I want to be home with my family, enjoying my damn day. You see what I'm saying? That's where I want to be. I get it. So again, help us when we help you.
Yep.
And bridge that gap. And if you can't fathom to do anything other than get the most simplest certifications, go to these, events, go to these places, learn about it, learn what you can do to help. If it's just as simple as CPR, AED, first aid, that's it. That's all you could do. If that's all you do, that's an extra 2 pair of hands. That's an extra minute. That's an extra 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes.
Yeah.
That's extra time for somebody to be alive. We understand it's crisis. Trust me, we deal with it afterwards. We're the one that has to do it. And when it don't go our way, we regret it. Because now we get to go home to our family while you just lost yours. We get to go home to our store stuff while you lost yours. We get it. Now we feel bad because I'm sitting here having a drink while my family lost their stuff. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I ain't supposed to be upset about it. It ain't supposed to bother me. Because I'm supposed to see me as I'm tough. I'm tough. Really?
Right.
Well, if you're supposed to be that tough, then you do it. You do it. I want to see you do double CPR on 2 infants.
Right.
I want to see you go kick in a door of a trailer that's so damn hot that the aluminum is actually melting on your helmet.
Right.
I want you to do it. And if it's so easy, get the most simplest training.
Right.
If it's that easy, get the most simplest training. That alone will help bridge the gap.
Yeah.
That's my take on it, man. But this is fun. I know it's getting close to that time. It's been fun, man.
Yeah, brother. It was good to hear from you, and some good insight. You know, people need to take action.
Do you mind if I plug a little bit of stuff real quick?
Yeah, go ahead, man. Do what you gotta do.
Y'all just go and follow me on Instagram. I put a lot of my photos on there. It's at Crane_photos 2005. Go to my TikTok is Daddy Dragon 05. Funny story behind that real quick is I was Daddy Shark for about 3 years because of a dare I got to do to give my wife tickets front row to Luke Bryan concert. She can't find the video no more. Thank God. She can't find the video no more. Thank God. I think it finally had disappeared. But yeah, y'all just go follow me at Daddy Dragon 05. It's 2005. You know, and it'll be at Anthony Crane 813. And just, go up to these guys and tell them thank you. Even if you do lose your stuff, we get it. And if you see somebody lose their stuff, you got some extra stuff in your house. You got some extra clothes from your kids growing up. Trust me, I've had 3 boys.
Yeah.
Take them to the American Red Cross. If you see these videos, why don't you sit there and go, hey, who can I contact to send this stuff to? Right. I got this that might help them better themselves. If you work at a salvage equipment place and somebody lost their house and needs a fridge, it might not last them 2 years, but guess what? At least I got somewhere to put some food now. You see what I'm saying? The community come together. Help rebuild.
Exactly.
And if you see your first responder going through hardship, you stand behind them. They stand behind you. You'll stand behind them. And that's why I appreciate so much what you're doing, man. I do. I really appreciate everything you're doing. Keep it up. Like I said, you inspired me to do it, and I'm doing mine. But again, I don't want nothing. Don't care. Like I said, I'll ask, but like I said, I just want to push the mental health, man. That's it. I just want to push it. I want it to go, and I just told my therapist, I was like, I'm just going to push it on what I know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I
know.
Know.
What you know.
Yep. That's why I said, if you don't use it, you lose it.
Exactly.
But it was fun, man. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
Like I said, I don't know how you do it, man. I don't. Like, I'm dead serious. I do not know how you do it. Holy crap.
Exhausting, isn't it?
Ooh. Yeah, I don't know how you do this, man. That's what I said. I admire what y'all do. But I couldn't do it. Yeah. I seen too much, man. I couldn't be that calm. I couldn't be that. No.
Yeah.
But I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm gonna get this together and all that. I'm gonna send some stuff your way. I appreciate everything y'all do. I'm gonna still keep surviving. Oh, and I need to know how much I got to know the temperature on the patch because I want to put it on my vest once I clean it. I got to clean everything from last night. So and I'll have some more. No. My 8158 patch I want to put
Oh,
it back here, up under this.
yeah.
I want to put it back here or up here on the shoulder somewhere on the back.
Mhm.
And I just need to know the temperature. I'll email you.
Okay.
I've been holding on to it. I just want to get it on there, but I got to get everything clean from last night. It was funny because, like I said, the power little, I don't know what they call it. I'm not a power
Transformers?
man. Yeah, the transformer, the little bar that they lock in. What's that called? What's that?
I think it's like a connect, like
a fuse or something, ain't it?
Yeah, it's like to connect to power or something.
Yeah, I'm not
or maybe it's just a lock.
Somehow, because unfortunately the house burned to the ground because it went so fast that the power line burned. So they cut the line, and then when he put that back in, they just got their bucket truck down, and I was standing right there taking some photos of them when the whole thing went boom, loud, like I'm talking about. It had to be double bucks loud. My son Blake, he was up there in the car, on his little Facebook and talking to his friends about what he's seeing and all that with fire trucks because he loves the fire trucks and stuff like that. And it works best with his autism, so he loves it. And also he goes, he's scared of crap. And also, boom! I looked over at one of the EMS people and I was like, does anybody got to use the bathroom? She goes, I do now. I was like, yeah. And Blake was like, what happened? He goes, everything was calm. I was like, you got to expect the unexpected. You just got to be ready for it because you never know, especially when they're that bad, you just never know. Sorry, I'm... these injuries, dude. But yeah, it was fun.
All right, brother.
So, but I'll let y'all go. We got
parties. You have a wonderful day. Tell Alicia we said hi and thank you.
I will.
And hopefully we see you back here again, maybe in the warmer weather where we can do some swimming.
Yeah, we need to get you down here to the beach. Y'all in a landlocked. We need to get you down to the beach.
Yeah. We like the beach, so
I'm going. I'll look it up. Usually it's in July. There's a firefighter convention that usually goes on down here. The South Carolina Firefighter Convention.
Okay.
It's something y'all might want to look up and check out.
Yeah.
Y'all be cool down there. Just be prepared. Again, this is mild compared to what it usually is. So just be prepared. But usually South Carolina has a firefighter convention, usually in July. We get y'all down there. Okay. Get you down there, get you some good tan and on the South Carolina beach lines,
Yeah. Awesome. All right, brother. It was fun.
Yeah.
And we will be talking again soon. So.
Yes, sir. Y'all be safe and have a great day, man. Have a good Saturday.
Yeah. Thanks for the reverse.
Yeah, the reverse episode.
Yeah.
Thanks to my go get some peer. Go get a life coach. Check out Rico's life coach. Trust me, life coach well because that actually did kind of help a little bit. Kind of kept me on track. So.
Yeah.
But
yeah, we're working on a life coaching course that we're making right now. So we're gonna put it out.
Check it out. It works.
Yeah.
So. All right, man. Y'all have a great day.
All right, brother. Take care.
All right. Y'all too. Yeah, you too.
See ya.
See ya.
All right, everybody. That was Anthony Crane. He pulled the reverse Uno card on me unexpectedly, but we just ran with it. And hopefully you guys liked the interview. I know it's kind of all over the place, but it is what it is. And it was good. All right, everybody. This is 8158 Podcast, Stories of Sacrifice. It's Rico. Have a wonderful, wonderful day evening, morning, night, whichever it is. See you back here.
Behind every badge is a story, and behind every story is a sacrifice. This is the 8158 podcast, where we honor the lives and legacies of first responders and their families. If our mission speaks to your heart, if these stories move you like they move us, join us on Patreon. For just $5 a month, you'll get ad-free listening, exclusive merchandise, behind-the-scenes content, and video episodes only available to our patrons. This isn't just a podcast, it's a movement, and you can be a part of it. Support us at patreon.com/8158podcast. Let's continue to share the stories that deserve to be heard.
Thank you for joining us on 8158 Stories of Sacrifice. Every story we share is a tribute to the courage and resilience of first responders and their families. If this episode impacted, encouraged, or inspired you, please subscribe, leave a review, and share with someone who supports first responders. Follow us on all social media platforms at 8158 Podcast for updates. 8158 Stories of Sacrifice is a team effort. Rico brings the stories to life through casting, writing, original music, and editing. Brianne Shipley as production manager, handling booking, social media, graphics, promotion, marketing, website management, and logo design. Please visit our website at 8158podcast.com. For questions, collaborations, or to share your story, our email address is contactus@8158podcast.com. Until next time, let's continue to honor the legacies and remember the sacrifices of those who serve, every brave man and woman on the front lines, protecting and defending us all. This is Rico signing off and honoring 8158.